Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Uncle Mad here today. A very unique vlog because I have got a new vlogging camera. Came with this little microphone here, which is pretty cool, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've got the DJI OSMO Pocket 3, which is overtaking. I'm going to move this around and not actually keep it near me because I'm used to talking with my hands too much. It is kind of overtaken like the vlogging game. Like a lot of the vloggers I watch on YouTube, content creators have kind of adapted to this because it is a smaller camera. It's a little bit more portable, a little bit more easy to get around, especially like when you're not trying to like be overwhelming, like, taking over scenarios with big cameras. Some of the other cool features, it's got like built-in stabilization, face tracking, so as I move it, it just kind of sticks with me and follows me, like a built-in gimbal to help it be stable. So a lot of cool features. Like I said, it came with this microphone, so I can kind of test this, how much it works. This might be a good thing for like events where there's like a lot of outside noise around me to make sure it's picking up the important things I'm saying that you guys want to hear, not just some other jibber jabber. But that's what today's vlog is going to be. Just me kind of testing this out, kind of getting used to it, trying to figure out how to work it. Because I really wanted this. Jessica, shout out Jessica, I should have started with this, but she got this for me as a Christmas present. If you watched my last vlog where we went to Titan's house, at the very end of it, you might have noticed I kind of got like weirdly distracted as I was doing the outro. Jessica had walked into my room and she was trying to get my attention, but I was just trying to wrap up the video. Stupid of me, she wanted to surprise me on camera that she had got this for me as an early Christmas present, and the reason she got it for me early is because wanted to take it, wanted to have it available for our upcoming annual vacation to the Caribbean. We're going to Bahia, Principe, Mexico. I don't know what the name of the actual resort is in Mexico. We're going to one of the Mexican resorts for Bahia this year. Should be a lot of fun. That's coming up in a couple weeks, so you'll have that to look for on the channel. But you might see a few more extra videos like this where it's just me bouncing around, recording whatever I'm doing throughout the day, just so I can continue to practice, continue to get used to this, so that I'm like a full-on Osmo Pocket Pro by the time we head down to Mexico. So let's head out. Let's see what we got to do today. I know a couple things we've got on plan for today. We're going to go vote, early voting, get out, do your civic duty. I think Jessica wants me to take her car to the car wash at some point in time today. That'll be an interesting thing to vlog, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know what else is planned for the day, but we're going to go about it, and we're going to record it all here on the DJI Osmo 3 as we have a day. I don't know. All right, so I switched over to my phone just because I kind of wanted to just show what we're dealing with, what it actually looks like, so you could get a visual representation of it. You see here, it's kind of like it's almost like a selfie stick with a camera built into it. It's a lot like it's described more as an action camera, but it's got, a lot better video quality, a lot better audio quality than like a GoPro. I have a GoPro and I like barely ever use it just because I didn't like the video and audio quality of it, and the waterproof stuff kind of got ruled out once iPhones basically became waterproof, and I could just use those at like water parks and other stuff like that. But came with this little tripod, came with like the microphone. It also came with like a attachable like battery extender pack to give you more battery. But you can kind of see it's trying to follow me as I move around. I'm not recording on it right now, but the camera's still active as it's like waiting to be recorded. So cool features of stabilization, like the tracking of you while you're recording. I think it's going to be a major upgrade over what we've had recently on the channel. So looking back, cameras I've used previously before acquiring the Pocket 3. Why do you have to get all the attention every time I start to do a video? The kind of main camera I've always used has been the Canon G-Shot, or Canon G7X3? G7, I don't know. Whatever, it's this camera here. I've showed it probably on the channel before. Kind of basic point and shoot camera, pretty simple, pretty easy to use. The flip up screen so you can kind of record and be able to see yourself while you're recording on this. But you can see it's kind of like a lot more like weird. It always felt weird walking around with this one in my hand, kind of just a little bigger, a little more in the way, especially if like I ever had it on like the tripod with the stick and everything. I'd always be walking around like, oh. And the other one is, like I mentioned with this, it's got like the built-in gimbal for stabilization, stuff like that. And whenever I use this to record, especially like stuff where I was walking around a lot, like Disney World or even Bahia, while we're walking around from like the pool to the beach and stuff, it'd always be like bouncing. So I'm thinking this is going to cancel out a lot of that. It's going to take away a lot of the shakiness, where even when I put on like the stabilizer stuff, it would still just kind of be a little shaky, a little wonky, a little weird. So hopefully that'll be a improvement over this. This also kind of fell apart right after last year's Bahia. I don't know if you can see right there on there, but I've got like some like black tape that's like holding the screen in place, because like some screws that like go here in the back fell out somewhere around the end of our Bahia trip last year. So I've had to like makeshift tape it in place, and just ended up, because it was so janky and so beat up, and the vlogs I've been doing this year haven't been really ones I would even use this for that much. So I haven't used it that much this year. I was planning to eventually get it, you know, fixed, but now that I've got the new Pocket 3, I'll probably maybe get it fixed and look at selling this, because these, you know, refurbished, they still go for pretty good money. So I can, you know, if I've upgraded my camera, I can, you know, now cash in on this one. Previously, I said I have a GoPro as well. I don't know which edition this is. It's not like the high-end, like top-level GoPros for sure, but I only used it a handful of times. It almost became the nephew P cam more than anything, because I'd let him film with it if we were like at the water parks down at Universal, or if he was over here swimming in the pool, something like that. Something where he could just kind of run around with this and not do any damage, because these are meant to be kind of durable and waterproof and everything else. But like I said, I ended up vlogging a lot on the phone, and once the iPhones pretty much became almost entirely waterproof, like it became not as necessary to use this as much, because this was kind of getting the job done. But now I've got this. I'm going to use this as much as I possibly can, especially, like I said, over these next couple weeks heading to our vacation, just so I can get used to it, learn the ins and outs, and kind of hopefully be ready for full-on execution on the vacation. I don't know if that's any of that terminology was correct, but I want to know how to use the camera properly before we take it on vacation with us. You can kind of already see it's following me as I try to move. I'm not safe anywhere. It's almost kind of alarming. It's almost like the computers are taking over here. I don't know if I trust this thing. We could be in some trouble. All right, so the first task we have to complete today is to complete early voting, getting that out of the way, taking care of that so we can get our sticker and do our civic due diligence. Got Jessica and Sissy with me here today. Jessica's driving because she's wanted to make sure me and Sissy got there, because we're both basically invalids at this point in time. We can't do anything without her, so
that's 100% true.
Let's go vote. Civic duty complete. We voted, and look, we also, if you can see in the back, we also managed to get rid of Sissy. We found a nice couple that seemed like they needed a
rude
woman to live in their house with them, so we passed her off, and problem solved. Go America, land of the free. And now that we've done our civic duty, we are making a stop for a little lunch slash breakfast slash brunch at one of our favorite local spots in the area, Nadine's Hermitage Heritage. I can't see the full sign, but you get the gist of it. All right, so busy morning here at Nadine's. About a 15-minute wait to get in and get seated, but it'll be worth the wait. We love this place. It's quite good, quite delicious. But I was surprised Friday morning. You know, I thought it would have not been that busy on a Friday morning, but such is life. There's just the camera's following me. Knows who the champion is. All right, here's a look over at the menus here at Nadine's. This is probably something I'm gonna have to get figured out with this thing, because the gimbal's wanting to try to track up and find Jessica's face. It won't let me show you the menu. It's not. I want to stay on Jessica and not show the menus, but here they are. So this is gonna
figure out how to lock that in.
Something I'll have to. Oh, there we go. A little adjustment on the gimbal. There we go. Look at that. Learning on the fly. That's exactly why I'm doing this vlog, is to learn what I'm actually doing with said camera. So there you go. Learning on the fly. All right, I went with the full breakfast: ham, country ham, bacon, hash browns, tomatoes, mushrooms, scrambled eggs with cheese, sausage, gravy, biscuit. Jessica got the diner plate there. Good timing.
Oh my God.
Everything looks quite delicious. I'm good, thank you. All right, here we go. Let me get a little mushroom, a little tomato, a little eggy, all in one bite. I can. Oh, cheesy. Some apple teas. That's good. A delicious breakfast meal of food. Headed home now, see what else we've got to get into today. Documented it all along the way today. Hello? God?
I said, hello, Jessica Fox.
Is that you, God?
Hello, Jessica Fox.
I keep documenting this stuff all day long, because I gotta figure out how to work out this camera. I'm starting to get some of the tricks, like I can do, figured out the thing, like, oop, there's Jessica. Now back to me. Back to you. Back to me. I'm getting the hang of it. We'll see. Oh, this is gonna be a really interesting video where there's just me stumbling around trying to make this
Just
camera
trying
work.
to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, so. Going for a run. Wanted to bring the Pocket 3 along with me. See how it does in terms of the stabilization, stuff like that. Because I may do more run Disney races in the future. May do, you know, 10Ks, 5Ks, whatever around here in the Nashville area too. So I want to see because it's smaller, a little lightweight. Maybe not bad to carry along on a run. So just I'm going to do a quick test of how it works here as opposed to like recording my phone, which I did for the marathon and half marathon. Stretch of the greenway. It's a mess. I don't know when all these leaves fell, but it's like they haven't had any like maintenance or anything in this area in a while. This would probably explain why there hasn't been a lot of TLC given to this stretch of the greenway. Closed due to damaged bridge. I haven't been over this way in a while, so I didn't even know this was going on. There was like a sign at the start, but I wanted to run down here just to check it out for myself. But I guess if this whole stretch that kind of connects us to the rest of the greenway from here is inaccessible, that kind of probably explains why they haven't done much TLC on the rest of the greenway, because you can kind of see as I was running, like the trees and stuff haven't been trimmed back very well. There's just all kinds of leaves and debris on the actual trail itself. Yeah, okay, makes sense. This is only like 3/4 of a mile stretch this way before you hit the bridge, so not a lot you can do in 3/4 of a mile, so I can see why they wouldn't be prioritizing maintenance, keeping this clean. I mean, just leaves and debris everywhere on the trail, but I mean, that could be somewhat recent because we are kind of getting into the fall, so leaves would be falling, but I don't know. Running Jesta's car through the car wash for her. Get it all washed up all nice. Of course, all the sensors on our car are going nuts because they think stuff's all around it, even though we're just going to the car wash. Probably need to figure out a way to turn that off for future car wash trips. Come home and find out we've got trouble at the homestead. Jack Skellington has attempted to escape, but we won't let that happen. We will restore him to his proper place on the porch. You thought you'd get away with it, Jack. Oh, well, since this is probably one of the nice fall nights we've got left, Justin and I decided to head to Tailgate Brewery. Sit out on the patio. Nope, wrong way. Nashville does this weird thing where we don't get real fall anymore. We get like 2 days of fall and then it's winter, so gotta take advantage of the fall days while we can. All right, so you know me, I'm not a drinker, but we're here at Tailgate. We're members of the Mug Club. So, you know, gotta take advantage of the membership, get our money's worth. Jessica, you know, this was her whole deal, so I'll partake. Tastes like a beer.
This is the one I want.
All right, so we have gone with the hot honey pizza minus the jalapenos. I don't think we've had this one before, but it's pretty much just your standard pepperoni pizza with a little hot honey and some other things. There are like sausage slices on it too?
Sausage and pepperoni.
Nice. This looks really good. All right. Pizza review. One bite, everybody knows the rules. That's how you're supposed to do it. Undercarriage good.
I like your undercarriage.
Well, I like this one.
Good.
Hot honey's like not overpowering with the heat. It's a good amount. A little sweetness. Not at all. I like that. It's a good choice, Justa.
I always make good choices,
I don't
except
know
for once.
How about that?
What was that? Why are you acting like a pig man?
I ate the pizza.
Why?
Or a video. Okay, almost forgot the most important part, score. These are the top tier pizzas I've had here at Tailgate. This is like a tailgate scale, not like a normal pizza scale. I don't know if I can go 7.4. What do you think?
7.4 out of tailgate pizza. Out of tailgate's pizzas, only tailgate.
If I was just doing tailgate, I'd probably go like a 7.8, but like on a full pizza scale, probably
a full
7.4.
pizza scale.
Yeah, probably 7.8 just comparing it against other tailgate, but for all pizzas, 7.4 maybe.
Flavor-wise, I would give it a 7. But full pizza, like we're taking everything into consideration, I'd put it at a 6. Because I like the pizza.
You're going to use decimal points. You don't have to go drastically that far down.
I like the pizza here. The crust is not my favorite.
That's a fair point. Yeah, the crust could use some work.
I'm a New York girl. I prefer a thinner crust. You know, not like a super thin like cavern crust, but I prefer a foldable pizza. This is more of a... It's almost got like a bogle feel to it.
All right, if we're testing out a new camera, we got to bring back some old favorites and get a crumble cookie. Jessica got distracted because apparently there's a new hot topic here right next to tailgate, between tailgate and crumble, and she wandered into here.
It's a grr.
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna divorce you.
What is that?
It's from Invader Zim.
Never watched.
We have all of the DVDs and everything at our house. Like, you've never watched this?
Can't say that I have, so no.
This is why I know you're trash. Like, you're just garbage.
All right, we got a crumble cookie. We went with the Kentucky butter cake. Gonna do a quick review here in the car while it's hot and fresh. This is a warm one. Definitely want to get a sample of it before we're too far gone. It's for you.
Ooh, it is hot.
And for me, cookie reviews are back. Got a new camera. We're relaunching the cookie reviews. I'm bringing them back. Book it. Starting this week, cookie reviews are coming back. Here we go. Kentucky butter cake from Crumble Cookies. Bon appetit.
Me with a chainsaw. These are amazing.
That was inappropriate. I hope the microphone didn't pick that up. Cut it out if it did. Uncle Mad.
Me with a chainsaw.
Cut that too.
I was trying to be more...
That's really good. I mean, it's like a pretty...
It's really good.
Basic cookie, you know, like the ones I've kind of like gone crazy for have been like the, you know, Oreo with like the icings and stuff like that. But this is like a... I would call this like a high level sugar cookie. Like, this is just good. There's not a lot to it, but it is very good. This is a very well executed,
it tastes so good,
basic cookie. So,
oh my god.
Score for me, I don't even remember what the scale is. I can't remember. This might be a high score. This might be like I might have broken the scale.
This is a 4.5 out of a freaking 5. This is delicious.
4.5. I was gonna go 4.7, so I'm even going higher than Jessica. But this is a great cookie. This is a good time to restart the cookie
We've also
reviews.
had quite a few drinks.
You have. I have not. I'm not a drinker.
That's a lie.
Cookie reviews are coming back. Subscribe to the channel so you don't ever miss a cookie review. Okay, so that's going to do it for today's video. First time testing out the DJI OSMO Pocket 3 camera as we get ready to, like I said, go on our usual vacation down to the Caribbean in a couple weeks. So good kind of first test run with the camera, getting used to how it works, testing out the functionality of it, you know, seeing how the mic works. There's going to be some kinks here and there, figuring out, you know, distance. Do we need to be like, hide it down here, put it on my back. Where does it go? How does the camera functionality work in terms of follow along, the stabilization, all that good stuff. There's definitely some times where I was shooting some stuff today and I was like used to like, you know, I'm holding the phone or I'm holding the old Canon and I'm just kind of pointing at where I want to shoot. It's shooting what I want to shoot, but this one, the gimbal's kind of going where it thinks it's supposed to go, and it's not always going where I'm eyesight going. So gonna be some stuff to still work out, some stuff to still figure out as we go with this, but it's been a good start. I'm really pretty happy with at least the way it's functioned today. I haven't actually edited this video yet. Obviously I got to go and edit it after we're done here, so you know, maybe I'll edit it and there'll be no audio and who knows what else could possibly go wrong, but you know, we'll see. Editing will be kind of the, you know, final judgment on how well this first test run went, but going to be trying to do a few more videos than we've been doing recently to try to get more test runs out, to try to get more used to this. I do know this camera does have some live stream functionality as well. So, you know, if you follow the channel, you know, I tend to do live streams from time to time, previewing Nashville SC games, previewing Titans games, live watch-alongs every once in a while of like random sporting events or whatever, wrestling previews, just sometimes just some chats, just sometimes just hanging out chatting. So I'm going to see how that all works. Might even do one tonight. It might be a good night to do the Nashville SC end of season postmortem. I don't know. You'll have known by now by the time this comes out if I did that or not. But it's got to be coming up soon. I got to do the Nashville SC wrap-up video at some point in time in the next few days. But there will be more to come on the channel because, like I said, we have to keep testing this. We have to keep getting used to it, keep getting adjusted to it, making sure I know how to use it because I want the vacation videos this year to be top-notch. You guys aren't helping. I don't know if you can pick this. I don't know how much the mic picks up, like I said. Maybe you got the barks, maybe you didn't. But that's going to do it for this one. Appreciate you watching, even though this was a little bit different, a little bit not as themed. Like, I tend to do theme videos. Like, there's something we're always doing. Like, oh, we're going to the Titans game, or we're going to this restaurant, or we're going to this theme park, we're going to this thing. This was more just like, we're going to go around today. I'm going to use the new camera to film whatever we do and see what we get. So, might be a few more like this in the coming weeks, like I said. Got to do some tests, got to keep working through the kinks, get things going. I'm pretty happy with the camera thus far, and we'll see where we go from here. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn the bell on for notifications so you get all updates that come, whether they're filming on this camera or that I have to go back to the iPhone for just like random stuff here and there. Catterday is always a blast. Live streams, like I said, we're going to start testing this for those. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your bagels.